Yeah, well, I think when a lot of people get asked this question, they kind of answer with, I start with the melody, I start with, the kick and stuff like that.
Mm.
And more recently, and I do some lessons sometimes, and I always tell people, I try to start with an idea I have in my head of a space I want people to go, or like
Wow, I like that.
a type of feeling I want the track to. So let's say, for an example, with my track Golden, obviously it's called Golden. You listen to the lyrics, it's very like happy, kind of uplifting kind of sound, and yeah, so that's kind of what I tried to create. I'm adding sounds like forest sounds.
Mm.
Um, what was another one? I got a lot of these like real recordings from like spaces, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I try to listen to where I want the track to be set, where I want your head to go.
Mm.
Listening that. So, for example, another track, I saw a really amazing sunset, and I came back and I'm like, I want to make something that sounds like that looks. It sounds a bit cheesy, I guess, but that's kind of how I look at it. And yeah, it kind of helps me to kind of focus in on where I'm trying to go.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes a ton of sense. And I know JTech, a fellow Aussie, does something similar. He'll take like a bunch of themes from places, write them all down, and then develop a track around them.
Yeah, because there's just so many sounds out there that you can get sidetracked so easily. You hear one really cool synth on Spire, let's just say, and all of a sudden you're just completely off track of where you originally wanted to start. So I think if you start with that idea of, and it's a really good idea, I don't think there's too many people out there that don't like sunsets. So
I'm sure there's one or two.
and you go, maybe, yeah, and you go in that direction. Yeah, and you kind of try and stick to that. The sounds will change, of course. There's going to be core sounds in there. I obviously use a lot of piano.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how I like to think of it.
So, I mean, are there any times, or has there been a time where you've started that way and gone in like a completely different direction?
Well, I haven't actually been doing this for too long, like
Okay.
thinking about it this much. So I can honestly say no, not really. Recently, every time that I've kind of thought about that, I've stuck to that.
Oh, fantastic. I might have to give that a go.